Taj, you're on time.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see you again.
thanks.
Where are you coming from?
Practice.
Okay. Where'd you put all your gym bags and everything?
Just left them in my car.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. We can get started.
Sounds good.
I have this chair for you. Cool. Come into my office. So last we left off, you explained to me that you're getting some really good playing time and the team's doing really well this year, and you really want to make sure that some of the little skills that you really want to work on, you enhance so that you can be the best player you can possibly be. And the coach has asked you to really work on some more of your ball handling skills and making sure in high pressure situations that you're catching the ball from your teammates and that you're making the shots and that you need to make in order to do well.
Yeah, no, so like we've been doing really, really well and teams have been like double teaming me, and so I've been probably feeling more pressure and more than in our previous preseason games. So because of that, I do feel like a little anxious in close games when I know specifically I have to go make a play and I'm going to be double teamed, and so yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, today we talked about going through some imagery.
Yeah.
Have you ever done imagery before?
Like our coach tries to implement it. Sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's like not. So
What does he usually do?
he just like will have us, think about how we want the game to go. We might take a deep breath before practice or right after practice, or we might just all kind of scatter throughout the stands and just kind of visualize how we want the game to go. So sometimes it's effective if like I'm ever feeling anxious or maybe I haven't had a chance to like think because I've just been going all day.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Not a ton though.
So I'm going to explain a little bit about what imagery is. It sounds like he's done a great job with exposing you to a little bit of what it sounds like and what it could be.
Yeah.
But when working with a sports psychology professional, there's multiple ways that you can do it. And so typically you want to find a nice place to be, to sit ideally, so you already have a nice chair that you can sit in. And so I'm going to have you sit there.
Okay.
And then when we're ready, I'm going to have you close your eyes, and I'm going to speak about game day and
Cool.
what that's like for you. And I know according to our last session, some of the things that you've been struggling with, so I'm going to throw a couple of those things in there. And from there, we'll just be able to help you visualize some of the mistakes that you've made, how you want to improve those things so that we can continue moving you forward with, your peak performance, and every time you're on the court, getting better and better from the mental standpoint and how that translates into your actual skills.
Cool.
Okay? Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Before we get started on that, I have a small activity for us to do.
Okay.
That has to do with some orange handling.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like ball handling, but it's just supposed to be, to warm us up, get us started.
Cool.
So I'm going to hand you these.
All right.
And have you ever juggled before?
Oh God, I'm like terrible at all of this.
Okay.
I can't even spin the basketball on my finger.
I'm not going to throw a third one at you.
Okay.
So it's just going to be two.
Okay.
Okay.
I should be able to handle that. Do
Okay.
I need to stand up or I can sit down?
However you're comfortable.
Okay. Cool. So.
Okay, so I just want you to throw one up, switch to the other hand, catch, and throw the other one up. Switch, catch, throw the other one up.
Okay.
Just to your pace and how you like it.
Okay. Cool.
And we'll do that for a minute.
All right. Oh. I'm going left to right. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
And while you're doing this, I just want you to think about how many times you would ideally like to do this in about 30 seconds.
Jeez.
So
I
that
can't even imagine having like 3.
Oh. I got you. All All right, so that was about 30 seconds worth of practice.
Cool.
And so now for the next 30 seconds, because we're going to do just a minute total,
Okay.
I'm going to have you give me a goal.
Okay.
How many times would you like to toss it up in the air without dropping it before 30 seconds is up?
So I don't know the amount of times, but I'd like to go for probably like 10 seconds without dropping it. So just keep me at rhythm. So maybe 5, 6.
5, 6 times?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, ready and go.
All right.
Very good. Oh, good job. Keep going.
I don't know where it went.
Oh, right here. You got about 10 seconds.
Cool.
Awesome. And that's time. So you actually did about 20.
Cool.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
So this activity is kind of cool because we're going to do the imagery technique now.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I want you to tell me when you're focusing on this, if your ability to focus on one thing and your ability to connect with one thing helped you in this activity as well. Because essentially, it plays synonymously the same type of part, like if you're on the court, with small activities like this that you'll be able to do at home. You know, if you want to focus on something, you can use imagery to help you concentrate to improve your performance when you get back on the court. Okay?
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going to have you get comfortable in your chair.
All right.
And close your eyes. Let me know when you're comfortable.
All good.
Okay. Take a deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. Deep breath out. Last one. Deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. Deep breath out. It's a home game. You hear the chattering of all your teammates coming in the locker room. Some people are nervous, cracking jokes, nervous jokes. Lights are really bright. Some people are off to the corner, putting their uniform on, getting ready. Some people have their headphones on. You can slightly hear their music of what they're listening to through their headphones. You're in front of your locker. You're looking at your number, envisioning what the night's going to be like. You run your fingers over your number. You feel the plastic part of the cloth. And you feel like tonight is going to be a lucky night for you, for your team, for your coach. Everyone's excited. You feel like the locker room is good vibes. Everyone's putting on their clothes and focused on their pre-warm-up routine and their pre-performance routine. You're thinking about your routine, the little things that you do to get ready to play. You know you're part of the starting 5, and you know everyone's counting on you tonight. You put on your sports bra, you put on your tank top, and one leg after the other, you put on your basketball shorts. You think whatever thoughts you usually think, cue thoughts, your cue words that help you align with who you need to be as a good teammate for the night. You think about our sessions. You think about what you share, the advice that's given, and how you're ready to put those things mentally into practice. You hear the words of your coach the prior week at practice. You remember him encouraging you, encouraging the team as you're learning plays, as you're making mistakes, but as you're correcting them with your team to get ready for game night. Everything feels lucky. Everyone's ready to win. You know that in order to win, you want to be able to handle the ball well under pressure. There's always a quarter in which there's pressure, and you're ready to handle the ball when that time comes. So everyone's ready, the coach comes in, he talks to you guys, everyone's amped up, clapping it up, slapping each other on behind, and ready to go. You guys are called out into the field, the basketball court, one by one. Starting five gets called out into the court, and everyone starts in their position for tip-off. You're on the court, you look around in the stands, you're envisioning all the people cheering. Some people are for your team, some people are against, and you hear this noise. You're not worried. It's a part of what you're used to. Tip-off begins, and you guys are off. First quarter was a tough one. There was about 4 to 5 lead changes in the quarter. You guys won the quarter. Second quarter begins. You're managing the ball, you're passing it to your teammates, it's getting passed back. Fancy moves are being made on the court. Layups are going in. 3 shots are going in. Fouls are happening. You get fouled. You go to the line. You're feeling good. Not quite a pressure situation. Score is just about even. So you know that these 2 points are going to be beneficial, but you're just going to do your best. If you miss one, you're not too worried. Your team is strong. You're feeling good today. You dribble the ball. You do your routine before you make your free throw shot. First one goes in. You shake it off, slap the hands of your teammates, and get ready for your second shot. You dribble the ball. You do your routine. This one goes in. Everyone's excited. We're ready to keep playing. Minutes roll by, and you guys had another lead change and lost the second quarter. Not by much though, only down by 1 shot. Heading into the third quarter, you guys are fired up, but now it's getting hairy, now it's getting sticky. You guys are almost tied. You guys are a great team, and so are your opponents. Tension is starting to rise on the court as the third quarter is almost up. You guys lose the third quarter, but not by much, only down by 1 shot. Entering into the fourth quarter, everyone's sweating, hearts are racing, legs are tired, your teammates are passing around the ball, everyone's doing their part. Your fatigue starts to set in. You're nervous now about your ball handling and making sure that you don't foul anyone, that you don't miss a pass. The fourth quarter is almost up. There's a minute left on the clock. The score is tied. You get fouled once again and are sent to the line. Unlike before, the team really needs you now. This is where it all counts. You're on the free throw line. You make the first shot in. You take a deep breath in through your nose, holding your breath for a second, out through your nose. You look around really quick at the arena, you see all the lights and the people, and you think, I have to make this one in as well, so we could at least be up by 2. If they make a shot in, maybe we'll go to overtime, but if we play this right, we'll at least win by 1, at least by 2 if I make this other shot in. You dribble the ball, you get ready to shoot, and you make it in. Time runs out, and you guys win by 2. You did your part. You handled the ball really well. Way better than at practice. Way better than the game before. You feel really confident in yourself. You feel really good about your teammates. You look up at the score and are proud that you guys won. Everyone's jumping in the air, high-fiving, and you see your coach with a big smile on his face, and he says, I'm proud of your effort. You did a great job today. It looks like you're really working hard and growing in your skills at ball handling. You say, thank you, coach. I'm ready for the next game. Open your eyes. How was that experience?
It was really good. I had it was good. I had a really good time focusing in on what you were saying and how I go through my routine and trying to envision or bring more awareness to me in those moments. So it was good.
That's awesome. Well, I want to send you home with something that I made for you. It's just the imagery that we went over today.
Cool.
So that you can practice that at home. And also for the next time we meet, because I know we meet every week.
Right.
There's another series of questions, so here's some take-home worksheets that you can go through to help you really reflect on the imagery that we did today, and we can flesh that out more next week. The last thing I want to do before we go is our post activity, so don't forget to grab these on the way out.
Okay.
30 seconds, and I want you to tell me when you're done how you feel now that you've done imagery, and see if there's any increased concentration or performance that you feel now that you've been able to focus in on handling the ball and using your hands to have greater skill. Okay? Ready, go. Seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You didn't even drop it this time.
Nope.
Good job. Awesome. So here's your paperwork. And I look forward to seeing you next week as we debrief these questions. And you can definitely read over the imagery that we did today.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dr. Hart.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, this was great. I'm looking forward to practice and our follow-up.
Awesome. I'll see you next time.
Cool.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.